Hey, it's Kat. I'm back for more sharing thoughts out loud and also to answer comments. Uh, the answer to the You Live in Cats comment. I also adore and love cats. I used to have a little ginger orange calico kitty. She was almost like fully grown, but she pretty much was like a fully grown kitten, but she was a fully grown cat, but she looked like the size of a fully grown kitten. She was with like an indoor and an outdoor cat, and she had a unique way of giving me gifts. Also, she was so cute and she was like a little queen essentially. She literally came with the name Giggles. Otherwise, I would have named her Queen because back when we used to have our beagle before they passed away, um, the owners did everything wrong you're supposed to do with the beagle. So he was afraid to go outside and out of his own shadows. So when we had a hurricane one year out here in Virginia Beach, my little kitty went up to our beagle, meowed, went outside, did that a couple times till he followed her outside, and then she went to the bathroom outside with him. And then after that, they were best of friends, always chilling with each other in the front yard. And if there was any big stray cats, instead of her beating them up and scaring them off, she instead would look at our beagle Buddy, and Buddy would chase them off on her command. And then also the other comments, I'm really glad I was able to make your day with the little duck videos and all that. I'm also looking forward to continuing a little detail I forgot later on in the video. I'm trying to keep my thoughts in order because I can't look down at anything because I'm only filming this only on my phone. Anyways, yes. And then like the final comment I wanted to address, like how my video made someone else's day. A TikTok commenter on one of my videos where I just share like a progress post and where to find me on TikTok because I don't really use my TikTok much. Thank you for the pretty much the fire, keep it up, keep it going comment. Thank you. That was really nice. Okay, now on to the next part of the video. When I was talking with my friend yesterday, I got reminded of my speech patterns I've talked about with you guys before, and how I'll say English words wrong and said how they're spelled and not how they're actually pronunciate. My friend calls it Caitlin language. I say the word plague wrong. I know I'm saying it wrong. I know it's wrong, even as I said that. But it is so hard to switch to the way it's actually supposed to be said. And it's also just really fun to say, and it rolls off your tongue a lot easier. Yeah. And then also, before I forget, again, a detail I included in one of my 3 long videos of how growing up around wealth when you're not wealthy messes with your idea of normal. I talked about in one of my past longer videos about how our primary school in Chesapeake, I kept saying Virginia Beach in the video, I meant to say Chesapeake, primary school, like the Chesapeake like area and the Great Bridge Primary School we went to had a real fashion show with JCPenney. like going to their stores and the JC people giving us what they want us to wear in the fashion show, and like real makeup artists and hairstylists for it, real actual practice for it, both at the school and where you actually will be doing like the model walks for. It was actually in the Chesapeake newspaper and all that stuff. But before I forget again, the detail I forgot to mention was at one point, I got recruited to be backup, just in case we're one of the main models in our school elementary school JCB Penny fashion show. I got trained to be backup for one of the main models because of like two reasons. One, she was refusing to wear the dress that they wanted to wear, like her to wear for the main modeling walk, and then two, because she got sick. Luckily, she got better and I didn't have to do it. Yeah, I was a little disappointed at the time, and it still like would have been fun to do and still would be fun to do now. But like, yeah, that was one of the little details I forgot to mention. And all that, along with feeling like I've been in a liminal space lately. If anyone else has been feeling like that, you can like add it to the conversation in the comments like always, and I'll answer with like and a video eventually, so we can keep, you know, the actual combo going, keep the conversation going, keep the thoughts and vibes channel alive. And also a lot of my videos while I'm speaking out loud will probably be choppy and weird because I'm getting used to speaking my full thoughts out loud and having no one answer back, but just in general speaking my full thoughts out loud. I talk a lot for someone, but I also don't talk a lot, if that makes sense to anyone else, or feels that that'd be cool to hear a comment about. Just, yeah, so far this channel has been really fun. I'm glad everyone's been enjoying the cute positive vibes, positive thoughts, peaceful hashtags, little animal videos I've been posting in shorts, in between actually making actual videos. I'm glad people are actually enjoying that, because I'm just trying to, like, as the creator I'm trying to be, or the channel I'm trying to be, I'm just trying to bring some positivity to balance out all the negativity, so we don't drain ourselves out or burn ourselves out too fast, so we can actually keep having the fuel to, you know, keep going, whether it's throughout our day or keep fighting back against ICE and the government and protests and all that. Just trying to keep some positivity interjected in there so we can keep having fuel to keep fight and just trying to be the creator I've been wanting to see and all that stuff. My thoughts and vibes. This is so weird talking out loud and like making these videos. Like on my Instagram, I even like that's where I mainly post my progress posts on how building the channel and like podcast is going. If you guys are interested, you can check it out there. It's Pocket Size 28 on there. I do have a TikTok, but I can't remember the name of the label, like the name I go by on TikTok right now. I don't really use my TikTok a lot. This is the most I've used social media in general. I typically am not a social media person, and then even when I am a social media person, I don't really comment too often. I will, like, you can find me having left comments and all that stuff, but I'm mainly an observer or for stuff like that. And like on my TikTok, like you can find the activism on there when I do use that platform and so on. You will not see me actually talking about the issues because I'm focusing on centering the people who, one, actually have the most knowledge, two, it's who we should be centering, like, let them speak. They're the ones who have the most knowledge, and they're who it directly affects. So a lot of my, like, reposting and activism is, a lot of my activism is more of, not, like, I won't, like, if I talk about it, it'll, like, on my channel and stuff, those will be slip-ups. Like, my activism, like, views and stuff like that, that's on my TikTok. And even then on my TikTok, it is repost because I prefer to center the actual people and let them speak. Let them, like, let other people see them. Let them get their voice out there. They're the voices that actually need to be out there. My voice can be a great amplifier. I can still help out active that way. I can still do my donation and other protests and all the other stuff you can do as an activist until I feel comfortable enough speaking on camera and also about issues on camera. That's like a later thing for like a thoughts and vibes, for like one of those like deep dive discussion long videos for thoughts and vibes when people want to talk about it. But otherwise, it's just gonna be random topics like I've been circling around and saying a lot and talking a lot about in this video. So I'm so sorry if I'm rambling like that. I'm getting used to holding a conversation, trying to hold a conversation both online and with myself at the same time. So I'm still working out, like, how to speak, my thoughts out loud, how to continue, I guess, combo with myself out loud. It's so much easier to do that stuff in your head. It is so much harder when you're speaking it out loud, especially when you're someone who's used to speaking, like, your thoughts, feelings in your head. So you don't accidentally say them out loud if the situation doesn't call for it. Yeah, that, and I can lose my train of thought as I'm speaking out loud. So I have to, like, I don't like that part. I don't like that core part. But it comes with being ADU, ADHD. It comes from being autistic and ADHD. So I'm trying to learn to not be as hard on myself about quirks with that. Like, that comes with the autism, the ADHD, and like the other stuff. If anyone wants to share like feelings, experiences, like I said, that's always welcome in the comments. It'll probably be easy, like, it'll be easier for the both of us for me to like keep reposting that way instead of trying to while I'm trying to learn how to balance keeping my tried to keep my video on a thoughts and vibes channel and like positivity, while also, because I'm very much someone who lives in the liminal space, that includes deep topics and not normal surface level conversations. But I love, like, I'll have those and I love those, but those are just harder to talk about out loud, and all that stuff. That they should be easier, but it's actually harder for me to like draw on them because I'm used to like longer deep conversations, even when they're like funny and joyful and all that stuff. So yeah, sorry about this video. It was supposed to just be a comments video, like a comments video, answering comments video, bringing up when my friend reminding me of my Caitlin language because of how I Caitlin language because because of how I say plag. Yes, again, I know it's wrong. It rolls off the tongue better, and it's more fun to say. And also, I'm still trying to switch to properly saying it. So I will be messing up words in English, as I've already warned in the past because I'm a reader. But otherwise, I hope your guys' like day, week, the rest of the month, something positive, or like you have an actually good like day, month, week, hour, 30 minutes, whatever positivity like you can get happens for you. So peace out, lovelies.